Hi there, I thought I'd do a video on how to buy a Minox Submin camera. I've got three here to look at. The first one is the Minox C, and you can pick these up on eBay. There's a couple of points to watch out for. Is that as we open the camera up, go to the battery compartment, just have a check to make sure that the contact terminals on the battery aren't corroded, because this is a big problem with cameras. Because what happens is people seem to leave the batteries in the camera, they stick it in a drawer, and the next thing you know, it's been in the drawer for 20 years, and so the battery corrodes and it goes through into the camera, and sometimes it can just totally defect the camera, so it won't work. But 9 times out of 10, if you carefully clean up the contacts and also on the bottom of the camera contacts, get back to a clean bright metal, a new battery will fit, and 9 times out of 10 that camera will work again. This is one that I picked up. I've had it, I've stripped it down, I've serviced it, I've put it back together again, and I was looking at Thorsten Overgaard's site, and he recommended on cleaning Leicas using this magic eraser, which I've used now on all my Minox cameras, and it really gets them up like new. And the benefit is obviously it doesn't scratch the lenses, so that's a good tip. Okay, this one is a black one, which is like a James Bond type camera. These you can pick up from about £80 up to £250, depending on if you go to a dealer or not. But I would advise, going to a proper Minox collected kind of dealer to get one, because you'll probably get a better idea of the condition of the camera. So be a bit wary, if you're buying from a seller who's not a collector, because they really probably won't know too much about them. Okay, that's that one. And the one that I like is the Minox LX. This is a really nice camera. Automatic, battery safe check, manual as well. It's a really good camera, and you can pick these up from anything from 150 to 250 pounds. And I would advise sort of going to the electronic end of the Minox collecting side, because these electronically controlled shutters are really very good, and they're probably made in '78, but they've been, most Minox collectors and users are like Leica dealers and collectors. They look after the cameras, so it's more likely that it's going to be in a good condition. And like I say, the only problem again is to make sure that the battery contacts are good and there's no corrosion on the battery, and you can have a really good camera. And I've used some slide films about 20 years ago when I was using Minox sort of as my everyday camera, and the quality is absolutely stunning for when you consider the size of the neg size, which is 8mm by 11mm. And you can still get film to process these from Minox Germany, Minox UK, and there's also some private companies in America as well that specialise in film for the Minox. So that's, it really is a nice camera. So I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, and I'll see you next time. Bye.